two examples to wrap this all up. So as we mentioned before, an example where we see trigonometric functions play out is in harmonic motion, and one type that has both trig functions and causes us to use the chain rule when we're looking at derivatives of it is when we have a damping force or something that's impeding the motion of that harmonic motion. Such a scenario is given here, and we want to find the velocity and the acceleration after t seconds. So for v of t, I'm only going to do v of t, you're going to have to do a of t. v of t, we remember that that's the derivative of the position function. Okay, and here we do have a few different chains that we need to be careful of. Okay, so if we think about function 1 and function 2, because it is a product rule, and that's the first thing that we're going to have to do, we're going to actually see this as 2 and then e to the 1.5t, and then for the sine function, we're going to have sine of 2 pi t. Okay, so just so we're clear on, yes, we have a product rule, but within the product we have chains. So we should have our final answer as, at least for velocity, 2e to the 1.5t, and then times cosine, derivative of the outer, of the blue function, 2 pi t, times the derivative of the inner, 2 pi, plus, and then the second one, so sine 2 pi t, times the derivative of the first, so 2e to the 1.5t, just e to the whatever is derivative, or e to the whatever has derivative, e to the whatever, times derivative of the exponent, 1.5. And that would be the our velocity function. For a of t, it's very messy, and I encourage you to do it and check it using Wolfram Alpha or something like that. And with that, you can, I guess here you're going to have, let's see, within each piece you have a product rule with chain rules. It's going to be intense. Okay, so it's fun. Next, sometimes we could communicate the function graphically too, and just say, well, here's the function, and find these different values. So for example, if we're looking at u prime of 1, it'd be prudent of us to first find u prime, and this is actually set up nicely. So it'd just be f prime of g of x times g prime of x. Okay, and then we can evaluate it at 1. So u prime of 1, and then I need to do f prime, and then g of 1 is just going to be 3 times, and then g prime of 1, so that's the slope at 1, and that looks to be minus 3. Okay, and then if we look at f prime of 3, so that would be the slope of f at 3. 1, 2, 3, up, and then we count that that's over, let's see, that's negative 1/4. Negative 1/4 times minus 1/3, or minus 3, I get 3/4. Okay, now I'm going to leave it to you to do the other ones. However, I will give you the answers. Okay, for v prime of 1, I got does not exist. And for w prime of 1, I got negative 2. Okay, I encourage you to work these out, use a chain rule, confirm with the graph, and then if you have any questions, let me know in class. Until then, take care.